Pythagoras, an ancient Greek philosopher and spiritual thinker, was born around 570 BC on the island of Samos. From a young age, he felt a calling that drove him to seek deeper truths about life and the universe. His spiritual journey took him to various places, including Egypt and India, where he studied mystical and spiritual teachings that later formed the basis of Pythagoreanism. Upon arriving in the city of Croton in southern Italy, Pythagoras founded a spiritual community known as the Pythagorean Brotherhood. This community focused not only on the study of mathematics and music, but also on purifying the soul through spiritual discipline, meditation, and a deep understanding of the relationship between humans and the universe. Pythagoras' teachings emphasized the importance of living in harmony with the laws of nature and the cosmos, and understanding that each individual is part of a greater whole. One of Pythagoras' central teachings was the concept of metempsychosis, the belief that the human soul does not die, but instead passes into another body after death. This concept teaches that life is a continuous cycle, and every action and decision we make impacts our soul's journey. By understanding this, individuals are encouraged to live with a heightened sense of consciousness, act with virtue, and continually strive to attain spiritual enlightenment. Furthermore, Pythagoras also taught the importance of harmony in life. He believed that the universe functions based on harmonious mathematical and musical principles. By understanding and aligning with these principles, individuals can achieve inner balance and peace. This harmony applies not only to music, but also to human relationships, the cycles of nature, and the rhythms of daily life. Pythagoras' teachings encourage us to view the world with a deeper perspective, understanding that every aspect of life has meaning and purpose. By following his teachings, we can find a path to spiritual enlightenment, live in harmony with nature, and achieve true inner peace. Pythagoras viewed numbers not merely as mathematical symbols, but as a universal language capable of revealing the secrets of existence. Each number carries its own spiritual vibration that influences human consciousness and energy. In his teachings, numbers are not merely tools for calculation, but rather representations of cosmic principles that guide the soul's journey. Pythagoras' discoveries in music, such as the relationship between string length and pitch frequency, demonstrated that everything in nature moves according to harmonious patterns. Simple ratios like 2:1, 3:2, or 4:3 not only produce a pleasant sound, but also reflect a cosmic balance that can calm the mind and strengthen intuition. This concept is known as musica universalis, or music of the universe, where every planetary movement, heartbeat, and natural wave follows a harmonious rhythm. Pythagoras taught that discipline is not a restriction, but a means to purify the soul. He emphasized that self-control, regulation of the mind, and control of emotions are the foundation for achieving wisdom and inner peace. This discipline is not merely a physical exercise or moral code, but a spiritual practice that connects individuals to the rhythms of the cosmos. In Pythagorean communities, his students practiced meditation, self-reflection, and fasting as a way to calm the mind and strengthen intuition. Daily activities, from speech and thought to action, were taught to align with the principles of natural harmony. Through repetition and consistency, the soul learns to recognize patterns within itself, distinguish between impulse and wisdom, and find peace in mindfulness. This spiritual discipline is also linked to moral purification. Pythagoras believed that negative habits, attachment to material things, and uncontrolled passions create inner chaos. Through the practice of discipline, individuals are able to let go of attachments that hinder spiritual growth, transform internal energy into focus and creativity, and cultivate empathy and compassion for others. Furthermore, spiritual transformation through discipline paves the way for an understanding of the principle of reincarnation, or metempsychosis, where every action and life choice impacts the subsequent spiritual journey. This awareness encourages individuals to live responsibly, value every experience as a lesson, and live life with pure intentions. With consistent practice of discipline, humans learn to focus on their spiritual core, connecting body, mind, and spirit, thereby achieving true peace. This transformation is not merely a change in behavior, but an evolution of consciousness that allows individuals to view the world and themselves with deeper wisdom.
Pythagoras used symbols as a bridge between the human mind and the invisible mysteries of the universe. He believed that some truths were too profound to be explained verbally, so numbers and geometric shapes became a spiritual language. One of the most famous symbols is the tetractys, a triangle composed of the numbers 1 through 10. The tetractys is considered a cosmic map reflecting balance, unity, and the human spiritual journey. Each number in the tetractys has its own vibration and meaning. 1 symbolizes the unity and origin of all things. 2 signifies duality and choice. 3 represents balance, and so on. By understanding these vibrations, one can interpret life experiences as spiritual lessons, align inner energy, and hone intuition. These symbols are not merely theories, but practical guides to guide the soul toward higher consciousness. In addition to the tetractys, Pythagoras used geometric shapes such as the circle and triangle to depict the order of nature. The circle symbolizes perfection and the cycle of life, while the triangle signifies stability and balance. Through meditation on these symbols, students are taught to see the relationship between numbers, shapes, and cosmic energy, and to understand that all life's phenomena have meaning and place within the unity of the universe. Pythagoras also emphasized the importance of intuition as a tool for interpreting symbols. These symbols operate at the level of energy and frequency, subtly influencing inner consciousness. By habitually contemplating symbols, one can recognize hidden patterns in life, find a direction aligned with one's soul's purpose, and feel attuned to the laws of the cosmos. Through this understanding of symbols and mysteries, Pythagoras' teachings encouraged humans to see the world not only with physical eyes, but also with spiritual awareness. His symbols serve as energy maps that guide the inner journey, opening up the understanding that life is a harmonious, interconnected web, where every action, thought, and emotion resonates and can guide the soul toward enlightenment.
The secret teachings of Pythagoras remain relevant when applied to contemporary life. The principles of harmony, spiritual discipline, and number symbolism provide practical guidance for organizing thoughts, energy, and daily actions. In a world full of distractions and uncertainty, aligning oneself with the rhythms of the cosmos helps calm the mind and find true focus. One practical way is through numerical meditation, where numbers and the tetractys symbol are used to focus attention, regulate energy, and unlock intuition. This activity allows individuals to feel connected to the universe, foster self-awareness, and reduce stress or mental confusion. Furthermore, daily reflection, which considers actions and decisions based on the principles of number harmony, can guide behavior toward greater alignment with spiritual goals. Furthermore, the teachings of Pythagoras promote harmony between body, mind, and spirit. By balancing internal energies, humans are able to face life's challenges with equanimity, see opportunities amidst difficulties, and act from a place of higher consciousness. This principle of harmony also applies to interpersonal relationships.
Understanding the energy patterns and vibrations of others helps foster empathetic and respectful communication. In the modern era, Pythagorean spiritual discipline also means recognizing the impact of every action and choice on internal and external balance. By internalizing these teachings, individuals not only live more peacefully and wisely, but also experience a tangible connection to the universe. This awareness paves the way for a more meaningful life, where every thought, action, and energy is directed toward achieving spiritual harmony and inner balance. Living the teachings of Pythagoras is not simply a matter of remembering history, but rather a practical guide for self-transformation. Through meditation, reflection, and energy alignment, everyone can experience how cosmic principles and the harmony of numbers can transform lives, guide the soul toward enlightenment, and bring lasting peace amidst the hustle and bustle of the modern world.